们，在今年的夏天，亚特兰大即将迎来一场非常特别的音乐会，它的名字叫做 Classic Remix Music Festival。而且非常特别的是这场音乐会它将是古典音乐和现代的新颖风格做的一个非常完美的融合。我们今天也邀请到了这一次 Music Concert 的主办人 Alice 洪，同时 Alice 呢也是我们非常有名的乔治亚州的华裔小提琴家。Alice, it's so happy to have you here today.
Great to talk with you today. Thank you for having me.
So, could you share us about your musical journey to us, please?
Yes, so I started on piano when I was 5, and I loved it from the moment I started. And one day I was turning pages for a piano concert, and the pianist was playing with the violinist, and I just fell in love with violin that moment. So I begged my mom to let me play violin too, and she was like, no, it's too much work, too much money, too
she
much
does
time.
Not like it.
Yeah. But then, eventually she gave in. I started playing violin. I couldn't stop. I became a violinist. I went to college for it, got my master's, got my doctorate in violin performance. I went to Cleveland Institute of Music for my bachelor's. I did my master's at Rice University, and then I did my doctorate at University of Toronto in Canada. Like, to me, it's kind of magical. It's this instrument that can tell so much without using any words, and really connects people in a really special way. Brought me out of my shell too. Like, I was very shy when I was growing up, and because of music and violin, I was able to make friends, connect with people. Active as a violinist and a composer, so I also write music as well. And so for violin, often I'm on stage and I get to perform with really cool, really talented people. And for composition, that is more award-based, because there are so many things you can apply for, send your music in, and things like that. In terms of physical awards, like the most recent thing I've had the honor to receive is a commission for the Atlanta Symphony Youth Orchestra. So they just premiered a piece of mine in April, and it was really special because I was also a member of the Atlanta Symphony Youth Orchestra when I was in high school, and those are very fond memories for me.
That's remarkable, right?
Yeah, it's really cool to hear them again.
So this year you're gonna hold the Classic Remix Music Festival. Could you share more details with us, please?
Yes, so Classical Remix Music Festival is a chamber music festival. So it brings all of these world-class musicians that you see on stage in orchestra or on TV or something, but you rarely get to hear them live performing right in front of you in a way that really features them. So you're going to hear all these amazing musicians playing right in front of you, playing music that a lot of people don't perform in a chamber concert. For example, like, we don't just do classical music, we also do pop songs too. We're gonna do Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. We're gonna do the Pink Panther theme from the Pink Panther show from
that sounds cool.
Yeah, a long time ago. But then we'll also be playing Mahler and Bach and Tchaikovsky and Prokofiev, so big classical pieces as well. Big reason why we want to do these concerts is because we want to make classical experiences welcoming to not just people who already love classical music or have gone to lots of classical music concerts before, but people who really want to experience it, but maybe felt like, it's such a big thing to do, and I don't know if I'll understand the music because I've never studied it before, or things like that. These concerts are going to welcome all people of all backgrounds in, and we're going to talk to everyone about why the song or the piece we're playing is so special, why it's fun, what the composer was doing at the time, and why they wrote this piece. For example, one of the pieces we're playing is called Verklartenacht by Arnold Schoenberg, and he is kind of a modern composer where at some point he stopped writing tonal music. But this piece is very tonal, and by tonal I mean like it uses scales we hear all the time in pop songs we hear on the radio. But the cool part is Verklartenacht means transfigured night, and it's based on a poem called a very Claritin Act, same thing. And the poem is really interesting. It's about a woman who is in love with a man, but she is pregnant with another man's baby.
Oh, wow. That's spicy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And,
okay.
And then the man is telling her that because he loves her, he's going to pretend that the moon on this night is going to transform her baby into their baby.
Okay.
And so, you listen to this piece, if you don't know the poem or the background behind it, you're like, wow, this is just a lot of music.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's happening, don't know why. But then when you know the poem, why he wrote this here and that there to represent the moon or the man or the woman, then it's really interesting. It feels like you're watching a movie almost, but you're listening to a concert.
That's so cool. Yeah, that does not sound like the traditional classic concert that I heard about, right?
Yeah.
So you must have put a lot of time, effort, money in this concert. So what makes you have such a big passion about holding such a special music festival to you?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it's just so important to keep classical music alive. Mm-hmm. So once when I was at a festival myself as a student, a teacher came in and talked to all of us about what are we doing to keep classical music alive? What are we doing to keep it relevant when so much of our normal lives has nothing to do with classical music anymore? And I thought about that for a long time because I love classical music and it changed my life. I see all of my friends who have experienced it as well and how much it means to them, how much it enriches their lives and their souls and the way they interact with people. And I want to bring that kind of feeling to other people. I was lucky because my parents put me in piano lessons when I was younger, and then let me play violin.
Got the permission eventually.
And some people don't have that privilege
or
that luck. And so these concerts will kind of help give opportunities to people who haven't experienced that before. This is the perfect chance for them to experience classical music in a fun, exciting environment.
I heard you're gonna have actually couple concert for this project. What the date?
Yeah, okay, so we have 3 concerts. The first one is June 8th. I will be playing on it. There will be 2 other Chinese people playing on it as well, Cici Zhang and Yian Li. They are both members of the Atlanta Symphony. It's going to be featuring the piece we just talked about with the poem and the man and the woman.
Spicy poem.
The spicy poem.
That's fun.
Yeah, but we'll also have projectors of moons and galaxies and things like that. So you'll feel like you're floating in outer space.
Kind of like the immersive.
Exactly.
Oh my God, that's good.
Yeah, if you've ever been to the Illuminarium, it's going to be kind of like that, but a concert.
Okay.
And we'll be playing things like Star Wars and the theme from Interstellar, so other big galaxy, space-themed pieces. The second concert is on June 22nd. This one is at St. Luke's Episcopal Church in Midtown, and we are going to bring 8 cellists together to play as an ensemble. So these cellists are going to come and play Bach, Mahler, Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, Tchaikovsky. It's going to be a really fun and really interesting concert. And the last one is our gala concert, which is on June 27th. That's our finale. And we're going to be bringing 9 people together to play these really big orchestral works, but we're going to make it intimate, and just the 9 of us are going to present these to you. And the theme is love. So it's love for everything, like tragic love, happy love, love for film and music and art.
Any kinds of the love.
Exactly. So, for example, we'll play Romeo and Juliet.
Classic.
Yeah, exactly. West Side Story, another classic. We'll also play Radiohead, Creep, Cinema Paradiso from the theme from that really beautiful movie about a boy who really loves films. So it's going to be really fun, and then we'll have champagne after for everyone.
Oh, that's good. So I'm pretty sure, like, not only, as you mentioned, not only you, we will have other super talented musicians join in this, like, music festival.
Yes.
Who will join in this?
So a lot of members of the Atlanta Symphony will be here. We're featuring a lot of the local talent, and Atlanta is really lucky to have some of the best musicians in the world, for sure. And people don't always know that they're here because they play in a big orchestra. So this is your chance to hear them live and in a setting where you can really hear them featured. And we also have principal musicians from other symphonies like Naples Philharmonic, Kansas City Symphony, San Francisco Opera. So lots of world-class musicians will be coming in from out of town as well. I don't think anywhere in the world is doing concerts like what we're doing right now. And it's going to be really exciting. We don't even know what the experience is going to be like yet because we've never done concerts like this before. I also think that it's going to open people's minds and eyes to what music experiences can be like. And also in the future, when we hopefully expand more and more, we'll have concerts that feature Chinese music more prominently than this year and grow from there. Hopefully, we will not just function during the summer, but we'll function all year round, and we'll do Chinese New Year concerts and things like that, and collaborate with Chinese instruments, and that's the dream for us.
That sounds really cool. So I hope a lot of people are already, like, interested in purchasing the tickets, the most importantly. How can they purchase the ticket and take part in this concert?
Yes, so the biggest thing is we want to see people there. We would love to have you all here, and you can get tickets at classicalremixmusicfestival.com. Since I'm here today, I wanted to give a promo code to anyone who is watching. So for 10% off any ticket purchase, you can use the code ATV, and that'll get you a discount. Also, if you can't come to the concerts but you would like to support the festival, you can also go to our support page, and there are little perks you can get for any donation that you give, and by doing so you become a founding sponsor for us, which is a huge deal because once you're a founding sponsor, you are a founding sponsor forever, and you'll play a part in making this festival a reality.
Is there something you want to say to our audience about your concert?
Don't miss out.
Of course. Don't miss out.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a great time, and I think these are really wonderful memories that you'll get to make with us, and we can't wait to perform for you.
Okay, thank you so much, Alice. And thank you for your passion 了。刚才我们都已经从 Alice 的我们的对话中感受到她对于这一次 concert 的满满的热情了哈。那如果说是屏幕前的您也对于我们这一次的 Classic Remix Music Festival 感兴趣的话呢，可以使用我们 ATV 的独家优惠码获得10% 的优惠。我们也再次感谢 Alice 给我们带来了这么棒的信息，谢谢。